I'm Island Turtle. I also go by Rodin. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be the monthly general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Keep in mind when I say monthly, I don't mean stuck to a time frame of the 1st to the 30th or 31st. I just do these once every 30 days or so for each individual sign. There's also a part 2 over on Patreon and Vimeo. If you don't want to be a patron, you can find this on Vimeo, basically. Okay? Also, don't forget to check out the website where I offer astrology services, and I do send out updates here and there when there are changes coming, and the first people who get notified are people who are registered to the website, and then my patrons are usually second, and then everyone else usually comes after that. Okay, just so you guys know, just saying. All right, so Geminis, I'm just gonna tell you some things I've been picking up on your energy. So when I pick up on energy, it's in your field. Okay, so that could be you, that could be people in your field, or people connected to your field. All right, so just keep that in mind, especially for my cross watchers. This might not even be your energy, right? Specifically. But first of all, someone's critic is running their mouth. And when I say critic, it's like it can be an internal and critical energy, or somebody's like nim 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 nim. Someone either can't shut up about the criticisms they have of other people or you, or your own inner critic is just running amok. And if that's the case, it's the ego, it's the monkey mind, a lot of chitter chatter in the mind going on there. I don't like it. It's very cumbersome. It's actually making my throat close up. It's making my throat really, really tight. Yeah. I don't like it, Gemini. I don't like it. So there's that going on. And then I was also getting this kind of very typical Gemini feel, where it's like you're on the hunt for truth. You're on the hunt for some clarity. You're on the hunt for information. You could just be learning about something, picking up a new interest or what have you, or you could literally be trying to dig up truth on some secrets, or just trying to understand how something works. But yeah, I also feel this very like analytical energy, this very much I want to know this, understand this, or find out truth on this, sort of investigative is a better word over besides analytical. Investigative. You got an investigative vibe too going on in your field as well, whether that's you or somebody you're dealing with. So you got an investigative vibe. You got a hypercritical energy that's just nim, 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 whether it's your inner voice or someone around you, or you doing this to other people. So these are things I'm picking up in your field. It's a lot. It's kind of busy. It's kind of it's a little too busy for my liking. It's like, oh, there's a lot of energy going on there. Maybe consider taking a little bit of a time out here, to get back to center, get back to peace, get back to joy. But yeah, even as I'm talking to you, I just want to keep talking. It's so much energy wants to come through my mouth, come through my throat chakra. It's actually, like I said, it's making my throat chakra hurt. But that's what I'm picking up on. Words. That's what I'm picking up with you, Gemini. Anything else for Gemini here? I would be very mindful of gossip. I would be very mindful of gossip, especially if you are dealing with somebody who's a little critical. Do they keep secrets? Do they keep things to themselves, or do they yammer to everybody? Right? I just be very mindful of gossip right now. I just really am feeling the strong need to mention that. Be very mindful of gossip. Be very mindful of gossip. Be very mindful of some gossip, Gemini. Okay? I want to get into some cards for you. Where are we going for my Gemmy Gems? I actually want to jump right into tarot, which is very interesting. I can feel I keep getting this investigative. You're trying to uncover something. What are you trying to uncover? Yeah, we're going to jump right into tarot. I'm actually going to use my Sanctum Muerte deck. All the decks I use are linked below for your convenience. Any messages or insights for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? I might go back to an oracle after pulling these, but these just want to talk first, so I'm just rolling a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Any messages or insights? Almost said interests. Yeah, Gemini, some of you, like I said, you're just throwing yourself into some new topic. Your interests could be changing. There's just a lot in your field right now. There's a lot in your field. Be mindful of who is in your field, Gemini. I feel like your field needs to get a little quieter. Just being honest. Any messages or insights from my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Interesting. These are shuffling kind of slow. Any messages or insights from my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? see what we have here. Oh my. 10 of Swords and the Page of Wands. Interesting. This is a weird energy to have next to each other because Page of Wands is usually excitement. It's usually excitement or some cool ideas, adventure, ready for something new. And you could be ready for something new after some really painful experiences, but I don't feel that. I feel like whoever is engaged in the Page of Wands energy, whether it's you or someone in your field, because your field feels busy. It does. It feels like there's a lot of external energies in there going on for you. It's like there's a 10 of Swords behind what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's like, that's why like I don't like it. It feels uncomfortable. So like it could be somebody who's trying to come off like fun, vibrant, just wanting to play, but they're really struggling with something. And when people are really struggling with something, but they're trying not to deal with it, what happens? They could lash out. They could say something here or there. They can become negative and critical. It's like, it's just, there's something going on behind this person's energy, like deep inside of themselves, that they're struggling with some big stuff. Okay, that's how it feels to me. And then again, this could be you. It could be like you're trying to do something, you're trying to be creative, you're trying to have fun, but then you've got this inner critic. No, 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 no. Right? Don't do this, don't do that. No, 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 no. Like, I just keep wanting to do it like that. I don't know why. It's just, it feels like a lot. It feels very fast. So take that as it resonates. But whether this is you or somebody else, no matter how much you try to engage in this fun energy, in this playful energy, there's really some deep shit going on. There's really some painful shit going on behind the scenes, underneath the surface. Okay? You could be getting some good news that something's over, but I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. Careful of gossip. I just got this hit, and I don't know who this is for, but it's like someone's got proof of something. I don't know. That feels like a very petty energy to me. Just be mindful of that. It feels petty. It almost feels like bait. I don't know. It feels very sus. And we have 2 of Swords in reverse. Gemini, what is going on with you? I keep getting sucked into that, whatever that is. Like, someone's got proof of something, and I just like, I even myself, I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going there. It's like I don't know. If someone comes up to you and they're like, they want to show you something, or they're trying to gossip with you, like, I would just be like, I'd be very suspicious of that. I'd be very suspicious of that. Like, what's the motive there? What's their intention with that? You know what I mean? But this 2 of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is mental scatter. I'm an intuitive reader, for those of you guys who are new. I don't go just purely based off what the cards are telling me. I go for what I'm feeling, what I'm getting intuitively. I feel scattered thoughts with this 2 of Swords. Like, this whole, like, inner critic or people criticizing you. There's so much in your field. It's like, I feel like it's causing trouble with making certain choices and decisions, trouble seeing clearly. I can also feel that you guys just want to get back to fun, get back to play, and just be in that kind of space. But this 10 of Swords energy, whether it's coming from somebody else or it's your own and you're having trouble dealing with it, it's not really letting you truly be in the Page of Wands. And then I feel like your mind is cluttered. Any other messages or insights from my Geminis? Yeah, again, be very mindful of people who want to engage you in gossip or show you proof of something. I just wouldn't trust it. Be very mindful of too of people who are like texting you a lot. Again, I'm not trying to like make you nervous, but it's just like, what are people's real intentions right now with you? That's what you should be thinking about. What are people's, I'm not trying to make it paranoid, but like what people share with you or want to ask you about, why are they asking you? Why do they want to know those specific things? Be a Scorpio for the day. Gemini, be a Scorpio for the day. Yeah, and then the Tower. I actually feel this Tower in reverse is surrounding the Page of Wands and the 10 of Swords in reverse. there's something sus about this. I just can't shake it. I can't shake it. There's something sus about this. And again, it could be your own inner critic working against you. But it's like, the more you engage in this dynamic, whether it's somebody who is battling a Ten of Swords energy within themselves and they're trying to come off as like playful and innocent and fun-like, or it's your own inner critic running amok on you, and you're trying to have fun, you're trying to create, you're trying to just be happy, and it's like you can't get away from your inner critic and you have all this mental scattered energy. It's bringing the Tower closer and closer and closer. I don't normally have readings like this. I'm kind of like, this feels like almost like some people need to know that this is going on around them. Just feels very suspicious. Hold on a second. Eep. Am I taking this? Yeah. Interesting. And now we have the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Gemini, your field is cluttered. Your field is cluttered. I feel like I'm looking at pieces of people. Like, that's what I feel like I'm looking at pieces of people or energies in your environment. And what is it doing? It's just causing confusion for you around your own decision-making process. The more I'm getting into this, the more I feel like, yeah, sure, some of this could be your inner critic, but more I'm feeling it's somebody in your environment. And then this feels like somebody else. Okay, I don't know if I just heard you or one of my... No, it was my guides. One of my guides, I think, was just making a joke. It's the multiple personalities of Gemini. Sorry. They like to have fun. You gotta have fun. The Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is very attached to something that has been causing them some emotional chaos, I almost want to say. Knight of Swords is your energy. It is Gemini. Knight of Swords is like, I need to come in and I need to say this. I need to say this and I need to say that, and I'm just going to do this and I'm just going to do that. It's very direct. It's very straight to the point. It has a little bit of explosiveness behind it. Knights are fire. But the Eight of Cups in reverse, whatever they're speaking on, it's something that they are emotionally attached to. It's something that they are emotionally, I want to say carrying around, because I feel like emotional chaos, like upheaval around it. Like somebody speaks with their emotions. Lets their emotions do this talking is actually more what I want to say. So Gemini, this could also be your energy. But yeah, again, I just keep getting peace, peace, scatter, 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 scatter. Like there's no grounding here. Oh, thank you. No, this is you, Gemini. This is you. This is your energy. This is your energy. Something has been bothering you. Something has been emotionally disrupting you, and you're still attached to it, and you have this desire to want to speak from that place, which I don't think is necessarily bad. And then you've got this piece. I keep feeling your external reality, though. So keep in mind, whatever is going on internally, this is just how energy works. Whatever's going on internally can manifest externally to you, so you can see it. Because it's energy you're working from. And so within relationships, if you're working from an energy, guess what? It's going to play out in your relationships, right? Because it's your energy externally playing out within your relationships. Anyway, it sounded a little redundant, but anyway, coming back here. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, it's getting a little bit more, it's getting more and more clear the longer I'm sitting in this. So like I said, you do got this mental scatter going on. You really need to ground this out, Gemini. I feel like you're all up here right now, which it is kind of where Geminis live, but you need to be more in the body here. I can feel you keep trying to get into this Page of Wands energy. You keep trying to get into that, but there's something that's clearly still bothering you, that's clearly still plaguing you, I want to say. And it's creating this inner critic energy, maybe because somebody was so critical with you and now you're a little bit hard on yourself. Something that really caused some emotional upheaval here. And the more you engage in this mentally scattered inner critical energy, maybe even lashing out emotionally or wanting to, the closer a Tower comes. Which I don't think the Tower is bad. I think it clearly must happen, because maybe the Tower is going to help set you straight here and help ground you out. Even if it has to cause a little bit more chaos first. But yeah, the Tower's getting closer and closer is what it seems like to me. And in the meantime, it's like you're having trouble being clear-headed. It's very distracting. This is very distracting energy. Any other messages or insights for my Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hierophant in reverse, and I really want to put that with the Two of Swords in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Well, Hierophant in general speaks of ethics, belief systems, spirituality, commitments, obligations, that sort of deal. You're really confused as to the right things, the best paths, the best choices, where to really invest your energy and your time, what to really even believe at this point is also what just came through. What to even believe anymore as far as what is for you, what is right for you, what path is right for you. Some of you could even be questioning certain obligations or commitments, especially when it comes to relationships. Gemini, it's like, I feel like I'm looking at a Gemini who's in a little bit of denial of how much of their life they're questioning. And you have all this scattered energy because really what's going on is something happened, okay? Something happened, or you've been carrying around some sort of like emotional stuff that it's time to deal with. It's making you question who you are. It's making you question what's best for you. It's making you question what you want. For some of you, this could even be something that happened recently that really shook your faith. And some of you, this is just like a bag of things, essentially, that has been with you. But right now, it looks like it's coming to a head. Right now, it looks like it's coming to a head. I'm hearing cutting ties, cutting ties, cutting ties, cutting ties, cutting ties. Some of you guys might be cutting ties to traditional dynamics, like family dynamics, maybe even some work dynamics. Gemini, God, I just want to ground you so badly. You got to sit down and deal with whatever this is, okay? I mean, there's no way around it. I think that is why the Tower is getting closer and closer here. You got to deal with whatever this is. And if you don't, there's going to be some sort of climactic moment where Spirit might sit your butt down to actually deal with this. It's making you question more than what you realize. You're starting to question who you are. You're starting to question your life. You're starting to question your choices. You're starting to question your belief systems. And I feel like you're so desperate to get into this Page of Wands energy to just bring some fresh air to your life, some like jovial newness, some play, some lighthearted energy, as Geminis do like and enjoy. But the more you do that, the more this like resistance happens, and the more that Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups starts just like brews more and more and more. And some of you might be having outbursts, some of you might have already had one, but this is going to just get more intense too, how you speak from the things that you're still emotionally hurting from. Let's keep going. It's an interesting reading, Gemini. It's interesting because as I'm sitting more with you, I feel like even just saying these things out loud, I actually am feeling a calm come over you. Like as we sit together, because I'm sitting with you, even if you're watching this well after I recorded, I'm sitting with you right now. I feel like even just sitting with you in this space in this way is actually helping to ground you. To come down a little bit. Come and calm down. Come down and calm down. So you guys can have strong Taurus in your chart too, just with the Hierophant being here. It's just jumping out at me. We also have a lot of Taurian energy with the North Node and Uranus at play. Any other messages or insights from my Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. Oh my. Oh, some of you guys gotta move. Wow. Oh my God. All right. So landing on the Two of Swords in reverse. Dropping cards everywhere. Landing on the Two of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It just feels like there's energy building from this mental scatter and from, again, this like emotional pain from whatever this Ten of Swords is and has been. Some of you, you've been carrying it your whole life. Some of you, it's from a more recent event. But anyway, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse being here, it has created some sense of like struggle energy, like maybe a stagnancy or just feeling like you try to do something new or you try to create or whatever, and then you hit a roadblock or you get slowed down. There's a reason. There's a reason. because these energies have to be dealt with. It's almost like you have to deal with them in order to handle what it is you actually want, right? It's taking up too much space. And now we have this, the 8 of Wands in reverse with the 6 of Swords in reverse and the Chariot. So I'm just feeling the need to shout out certain signs. Strong Taurus, strong Scorpio, Cancer, Sag, Gem. Yeah, these are just some strong energies that are coming through. Mostly Taurus, Scorpio is what I'm seeing, which is the nodal energies. Some of you guys could have a North Node or South Node, Scorpio or Taurus, not necessarily, or even Sag, Gemini, not necessarily, but I'm seeing that, thank you. Like they said, this is why we're highlighting it to you. Thank you. Those two axes, the Gemini Sag axis and the Taurus Scorpio axis makes axes. But anyway, both of those are here. Both of those are present. So again, some of you could have North Node, South Node placements in these signs, or strong stelliums, or strong placements like a moon or a sun or rising, or even a Chiron in these points. But it's about the axes of these energies, the balance of the two, the balance of Gemini Sag and the balance of Scorpio Taurus. What are those about? Truth and values. That's what they're about. Gemini Sag is about truth. Truth seeking, knowing your inner truth, truth sharing, allowing room for new truths and clarity. That's what Gemini and Sag are about, and lessons anyway. Taurus and Scorpio, it's about values. What do you value? What's important to you? What are you emotionally or physically tied to? And why are those so freaking important? Can you let these things go? Also a lot of lessons in letting things go. I think these are themes that you're dealing with in this whole situation here, Gemini. Anyway, coming back, I feel a move. Like I literally feel like a physical move of some kind. And it could even be energetic. You've been wanting to shake things up. You've been wanting to shake things up. You want a breath of fresh air. You want newness in your life. You want something that inspires you in your life. Maybe something's just become too mundane for you as well, but the Ten of Swords, it's getting in your way, all right? The Ten of Swords, 8 of Cups is getting in your way, and this to me just feels like delay. Chariot can be movement or victory, being triumphant, but I feel like you've been trying to be triumphant and having this playful, new, fresh air energy, and you've just been so delayed by it. Because you need to cut away from faulty belief systems. You need to cut away from traditional dynamics that are not aligned with who you are and where you're trying to go, and all this Ten of Swords energy of what's been holding you back. They keep reminding me, Gemini, Sag, Taurus, Scorpio, axes. I would look to your personal charts. God, I hope I can describe this. Look to your personal natal charts. Look at your houses where you have Gemini, Sag, Taurus, and Scorpio. What planets are sitting in those houses? Are anything opposing? If there's anything opposing, which is the little like line circle, I'd take a very close look at those houses. And especially with Taurus, because you have North Node and Uranus going through there right now. Gemini, Sag, and Scorpio. Yeah, and then Mars is in the Gemini house. So yeah, I would actually look at both of those. But anyway, I'm sorry, coming back. Yeah, cutting away old belief systems, faulty belief systems, especially tied to any traditional upbringings. That's one thing that definitely is coming through here. You've been wanting this breath of fresh air, playful energy, excited energy, new adventures, new endeavors, new creative energies, new spark, shaking up life a little bit, and you feel like it's been delaying you, or you've been delayed from it. Some of you, this involves a move of some kind. Mostly it's an energetic movement that's trying to happen. The other thing that I'm dealing with here in your reading is the Ten of Swords and the 8 of Cups in reverse. That's something that is sitting in your heart space that is holding you back. It's creating tension. It wants attention, and it wants you to deal with it. Wow. Okay. Overall, Ace of Cups in reverse. Broken heart. Just heard broken heart. Queen of Cups. Jesus. And Ace of Pentacles. Wow. 7 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. That's a lot of pain going on right there. Pain that you've been running away from, that's been eluding you. You haven't been taking time to sit with it, okay? But look at this. Ace of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. I just feel broken heart. I feel almost, I want to say, a little bit of a broken spirit, broken belief. You've been wanting the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, you want that breath of fresh air. Some of you just want to have something that's fun and inspires you and that's new, also Ace of Pentacles. And so for some of you, it's about stability, also Ace of Pentacles, but it's what you emotionally want. But the Ace of Cups in reverse, there's something in you emotionally that needs addressing to make this happen, okay? I keep hearing broken heart, and I also keep hearing broken spirit. And just to reiterate underneath that, like I said, 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords in reverse with death in reverse. Pain. I mean, it's pain. That's what it is. It's pain. Some of you could have been about being betrayed, but it's pain that you've been not dealing with. All right? Where are we at? Oh my God, 25 minutes? How did that happen? Okay, sorry, Jimmy Gems, but we're going to go into part 2, okay? We're going to go into part 2 over on Patreon. Like I said, you can catch it on Vimeo as well. Yeah, I will see you guys very soon, okay? And if we are parting ways, don't forget to check out the website. And I hope you guys have a great night and a great month and a great week. And I'll see you guys very soon.